Hey, welcome back to Electric Adventures. My name is Luke. We got baby in the car. My wife is coming shortly. We've got Oatly and Marshmallow. And I am attempting to get the air conditioning on. This used to work. I'm sitting in the passenger seat. Why won't this work anymore? I hope it's not something they changed with the software update, because that'd be stupid. We are headed to Cincinnati. Same trip we've done a million times. The map says 2 stops. We are not going to do 2 stops. We're at 98% battery, which is saying like 223 miles, but we know that's not true. We are going to head to Lafayette, Indiana as our first stop. Google's recommending 2 stops, 1 in Lafayette, 1 in Indianapolis. Show you real quick. We're not going to do that. We're going to try to do 1 stop just in Lafayette and skip Indianapolis, because we can't get out there in 10 minutes anyway. So yeah, 5 hours, 47 minutes with charging. We'll probably be closer to 6 hours because we're going to stop for longer. We'll go that way. So yeah, looking forward to another trip. Nothing new since we've done this trip a million times, but thought it'd be fun. So see you on the road. Alright, we made it with 32%. Made a little pit stop. Marshmallow got really car sick and then threw up, so we were stuck in really bad traffic. Swiping on the app, so we had to stop and clean up her bed. And then Lily decided to jump out of the car and run down the street. So it's been an adventure so far. It's one of those trips. This is the Lafayette station we've been to a million times. Actually got a Silverado EV next to us, which is cool. I've never seen one in person. It's nice. Initiating. Probably gonna do a deep charge here and try to get to 90. As far as we can stand, 90, at least 91, but if we can stand longer then we will, because then we can make it without stopping. Come on, Electrify America. Show this guy's Silverado EV, let's see what he's charging at. 158, he's at 56%, so. Oh, we got a charge fault. Shit, okay, let me figure this out. Oh, it's reconnecting. Initiating again. It's never a great sign. Comes an Ionic 5 that we just saw on the highway. Alright, I'm gonna kill this and... oh wait. Welcome to drive. I'm gonna go hold back. No, don't do that. Okay, this is not connecting. I'm gonna try to reactivate here. I might try the other handle too, actually. Charge error. Okay, swipe, initiating. Let's try this other handle. Good click. Hold it for a second. I need to swap chargers here. Oh, welcome Luke. Okay, there we go. That's a better sign. Still not hearing anything spinning up. There we go. There's noises. Alright, and we're good. It's going to ramp up. Should get to max speed. Let me just make sure. There we go. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know. Maybe it didn't click in properly. Or maybe it's a handle issue. I don't know. Okay, there we go, 155, perfect. That is max speed. We'll probably sit at max speed for only a few percent. So we're gonna take care of baby and dogs and sit here for a while. I'll check in with you. So yeah, let's take a quick look at a Silverado EV. I'm gonna snoop in the guy's car, but it looks like it's got a worker vest in there. 158 at 60%. Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. And then the INF5, which is still one of my favorites. My wife's giving me the hurry the fuck up, nobody cares about your videos. So I'm like, take care, baby. Take a quick look at the Ioniq 225, man. 225 at 25%. I am jealous. Jealous of that. And the Silverado looks pretty good in person. Yeah, I'm jealous of the EGMP charging. Alright, I'm gonna run into Walmart. Means this very overflowing trash can. Appreciate having trash cans, but they don't change them enough. Alright, we'll catch up with you when we're midway through our charge. Alright, quick update. Been here for quite a while, about 36 minutes. Up to 84% down, 35 kilowatts. Let's see, the Ioniq 5 has been here the same amount of time. They started at 15% and they're at 99%! Holy shit, that is so fast. And then we got a Nissan Aria that showed up here. Let's see what they're getting. Oh wow, they're already at, they started high, so they're already at 80 kilowatts at 64%. That's crazy, the Ioniq 5. That's the kind of charging speed I want. So, totally. Marshmallow's really sick. Alright, we'll be here another 5-ish%. Alright, we've officially been here way too long. 53 minutes up to 92%, so hopefully we'll be able to make it without stopping again. 21 bucks. So that Ioniq 5 got to 100%. That Nissan Aria right there. Really weird lighting right now. It's kind of getting cloudy. All right, 25 bucks with tax. Saved 8 bucks. I just paid for the monthly thing right there. Yeah, the Ioniq 5 got to 100% before we were ready. But look at that sunset. When we were at like 87, I think they're already at 100, and they started at 15%. There you go. Got a fussy baby. Alright, so we got 180 miles. I think we'll be able to make it. I might have to drive conservative and might have to stop. I might have a crying baby the whole way. We'll see. Alright, on the road. Forgot to mention, estimated arrival percentage is 3%. So I'm gonna try to drive conservative. Alright, shoot, this is slow. Maybe poop, so we pulled over because there's a charger. Pulled over a changer, but you know, this is just a level 2. There's supposed to be a level, or a DC fast charger somewhere here. This is a weird little, it's a Chevrolet dealership. So it is charging. Let's see how fast it goes. It's probably not very fast. I'm gonna look and see if I can find the where's that? It's a Chevrolet dealership. I'm gonna see if I can find the fast charger because we gotta change her diaper, and I'm gonna run over to the gas station over there. Let me see if I can find the fast charger. Okay, well, this was a huge waste of time. I don't know why this is marked as a fast charger on Google Maps. I mean, we only stopped here because the baby needed to be changed, which turns out she didn't poop anyway, but whatever. So I don't even know if we gained a single, or gained like 1 or 2%. All right, let's get back on the road and try to get home without stopping again. All right, I had to make another stop. This is one of those trips where gas car would have been so much better. You know, almost took the Land Rover. We're at this EV Connect in Batesville. We've been here before. 48 cents kilowatt hour. Really hoping. So it just was a little too close. It's raining. It was just a little too close for comfort. It was hovering around 2%. We had the air off. It was getting really hot. It was just, yeah. So wish we didn't stop at our stupid charger. That was, oh great, you got an error. Fucking A. All right, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna put the camera down and figure this out. Okay, I gotta work on it. I think it's just a really heavy cable and it doesn't click in very well. 152. It's supposed to be a European company. Use the comma. Or no, yeah, weird. 153 kilowatts. Is misting. Baby's eating a banana. I really don't want to stand out here in the rain, but she needs to get out and stretch, so Daddy's gonna stand in the rain. We're already up 2%. We really only need a few percent here. We'll be here 5 minutes or so, just so we can actually get home. So this is one of those trips that's first we had to stop because Marshmallow was car sick, and then Oatly jumped out of the trunk and ran down the street, and I had Marshmallow and the baby was in the car, so Lily ran after her. I had to stay by the car. Luckily Lily grabbed her, and then we charged forever, and and then we thought baby pooped, and now we can't quite make it. So it's just one of those annoying trips. But yeah, we're already up to 32, so as soon as baby's done eating her banana, we're gonna go because she's hungry and tired and fussy. So as soon as we can, we're gonna get out of here. All right, time to get out of here. Up to 53%, 11 minutes. This time the baby actually did need a diaper change. Got a Chevy Equinox EV there driving away. Never actually seen anybody at this charger. So yeah, there we go. 23.8 kilowatt hours delivered. Not bad. So yeah, that was a good quick stop actually. We should just plan on stopping here. Next time we're doing that. I'm not doing this one stop bullshit again because it doesn't really matter. So now we're free to go fast and get home or get to my parents' house. So baby needs to get to bed. Bye. Hello and welcome to a new day. Obviously we made it last night. I forgot to do a wrap-up film because it was kind of late and it was raining and the baby needed to get to bed and everything. So, and the dogs need to go out, blah, blah, blah. If you have watched my last few videos, you know that the station by my parents' house has been down. The Electrify America, it's right by my parents' house, has been down for like 2 months. Now it's finally back up. So sorry, we got in last night with like 22%, and I've driven around a little bit today. Our efficiency was about 400 watt-hour per mile, so pretty bad. 401, 402, something like that. Right now we're sitting at 15%. I'm just gonna plug in. I didn't plug in at my parents' because it was raining, and I just didn't feel like it, and we had 20%. So I really didn't need to. Let's see, it's raining because Hurricane Helene is currently, well, last night was bombarding Florida, right in Gulfport where we just were, so it's really bad. So hoping everybody there is okay. It's a scary situation. But I'm just gonna charge up a little bit and then I'll probably plug in. All right, so we're at Harbor Station, 4 of 10 available. So already some of them are down. Oh, number 2 is down that I'm at. Okay, great. Are you kidding me? Okay, so let's find one that's available. 4. Okay, so I'm gonna move real quick. Isn't this fun? Brand new station. And already some of them are down. This one right here, 3, says unavailable. There's a Rivian and a Hummer SUV. Okay, 4 should work. Luckily there's nobody here. Let me just, before I get out into the rain again, let me just look. 4, okay. Swipe it, plug it in. literally brand new units. These are nice and fresh. Not real confident in that click, but we'll see. These are the BTC units. So you got a Rivian there, got a Hummer EV over there. Kind of a weird brown color, but I kind of like it. All right, welcome Luke. Heard a click. And there's an Ioniq 5 sitting over there, just sitting in the parking lot. I don't know if we'll ramp up to max speed because the battery's probably not warm. It sat overnight. Okay, maybe it will. Wow. I did drive around a little bit and I preconditioned by navigating to the charger while I was going to get coffee and stuff, but I'm honestly surprised that shot right up to max speed pretty much. So that's cool. This is a nice stop here. It's Harper Station. Take a look at this Rivian. Not my favorite color, but I do like the Rivians. And then very interesting color on the Hummer EV. I would love to go look what he's charging at, but he's in the car and I don't like to bother people. It's not a bad color. It's like a weird brownish green. It's not terrible. Wouldn't be my first choice. Sage green looks much better. So yeah, I'll just be here a little bit. Maybe, well, I don't want to be here too long, otherwise I'd go over to TJ or Home Goods, but I'll probably wait for my wife for that. And then there's a Fresh Time. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna walk over to Fresh Time. So yeah, just check on the charger really quick, and then I'll walk over. 156, nice. I really wasn't expecting max speed, so I'll just be here for a little while. I might as well just charge, and then I don't have to worry about charging my parents. It'll be a little easier. So I'm gonna walk over to Fresh Time real quick, and then have a breakfast burrito and a coffee from Mile 42 Coffee in Loveland. Very cool little coffee shop. But yeah, I'm gonna run into Fresh Time, and then I'll catch up with you. Quick update. Up to 35%, 120 kilowatt, 119 kilowatts. So this usually falls off around 31%. I wish I could hold the max speed. Maybe we'll update someday, Volvo, but I doubt it. But man, wouldn't that be great if we just held 150 to 50%? I've been here 8 minutes, $7.72 so far. So I'm not gonna be here too long. Maybe we'll get to 50% or so. Probably as long as it takes me to my burrito. And then maybe I'll plug in at my parents. All right, not much. Oh, there's a EV6 here now. That would have been my car of choice. Not anymore, it wouldn't be, but when I was first trying to look at EVs, when the EV6 came out, I was like, ooh, that's the car I want. Now I want an EV9 because I want the 3 rows for the baby and the dogs. I would take an R1S, but I like the charging. I like the adventure aspect of R1S, but I like the charging of EV9, and I think it's more realistic for what we would actually do with the car. So, all right, enough babbling. I'm gonna sit here for another 5 minutes or so while I eat my burrito, and then take off. Okay, we're up to, sorry, crunching my wrapper. We're up to 50%, down to 106 kilowatts. ID4 just pulled up. They plugged right in. I think, do they plug and charge now finally? That one said down on the app, but they seem to be sitting in there, so it must be charging. So we got them, we got a Rivian, we got the Hummer still plugged in over there, and we got the EV6 next to us. I've been here 15 minutes. That's time to leave. I might tell this guy that one's not working because he's unplugging. So I'm gonna unplug. It's raining, so I'm just gonna put the camera down real quick and then yeah, catch up down. As I unplugged, I think it was at 52%. It was 14 bucks, about 15 minutes. I told the guy next to me, because I thought they were charging, but then he aired out, I think, because I saw him get out of the car. So I let him know, hey, I think that one's down. I know it was down, but I'm about to leave and take this one. So he pulled in behind me. I am headed to get some donuts. A place I've never been to called Starlight Donuts. Apparently it's vegan donuts. Now they didn't have a phone that I could call, so I'm really hoping this works out. My wife is vegan, and we both love donuts, so trying to get some donuts. And then I gotta get back and get to work. Today is Friday. So, just wanted to show you, it is raining pretty good. Pretty poor visibility. I mean, you can see poor visibility all around, or okay visibility, but it's pretty wet. It's raining pretty good. Wipers do a great job in this car. The auto sensing wipers, the auto rain sensing wipers. What am I trying to say? Whatever. They work really well. When we get the car washed, we usually get the Rain X treatment, and that's doing a good job keeping the. Actually, we got ceramic coated last time too. So I got the car detailed for my wife after our several road trips. The car was nice and dirty. So that helps keep the outside clean. I think I really should do a PPF. I don't know. If anybody has experience with that, let me know. I don't want to try to do it myself. I know it'd be a lot cheaper, but I don't think I have the hand dexterity and patience to do that. My wife has both patience and dexterity to do it, but I don't think she wants to do it. And I want to get the windows tinted too. But yeah, I was just testing out the handling in the rain. I mean, I've driven in the rain many times in this car, but in the road trip down to Florida video, I drove through a freaking monsoon and I couldn't see anything, and the cruise control, adaptive cruise and lane keep assist, or lane centering, whatever, kept me behind the guy in front of me because I couldn't see shit in that one. That was scary. But you can see the cruise set at 75, but we're not going to go 75 because, you know, I'm just going to go as fast as traffic's going. But I like keeping it on in the rain like this, and I'm still obviously ready to react if needed, but I feel like the cameras can see the road, or the sensors can see the cars in front of me really well, so just for extra peace of mind. Anyway, I'm gonna go pick up donuts. We're gonna be in Cincinnati for a couple days. Well, literally today and tomorrow, and then we'll go home Sunday. So just a short little trip, see the grandparents, my parents, Coraline's grandparents. If a house pops up in Louisville, I'm going down tomorrow to check it out. We're trying to move to Louisville. My old Kentucky home's calling me back. So, yeah, but otherwise we're just gonna be hanging out. We're getting all this rain from the hurricane down south. Really hoping mother-in-law is okay. She was sending pictures and videos last night. It was scary. They live right on the water. Well, if you've seen the Florida road trip video, you've seen, which if you haven't, you should watch it. That was an adventure. 1,300 miles one way, so 1,300 miles there and then 1,300 miles back. The way back was a disaster a little bit. Well, it wasn't a disaster. We made it home, but it was bad. So yeah, they're right on the water, and the whole street was just underwater, and that's scary. I don't know how you could live through stuff like that all the time. But anyway, I'm gonna go get donuts and then get back to work, and probably just relax on this rainy day. And yeah, I don't know if we'll do anything on electric adventure style while we're here, or really just here so my parents can see the grandbaby. So, well, let's get some leaf change action starting. Anyway, that's enough. I'm gonna pick up these donuts and then head on back. See ya when I see ya. Hello again, welcome to a new day. Today's Sunday. We're getting ready to leave. The car is at 98%. Still charging on the wall, 12 amps. So we haven't driven this car in a couple days, so we've been able to get charged all the way up. I drove it once that day. I went and got the donuts and charged at Electrify America. So it is good that we charged at Electrify America. Otherwise we wouldn't have made it to 100%. So let's look at the plan here. What I would like to do is make it all the way to Electrify America Lafayette, which may be a little tricky. So let's first let me first punch in where we're going. Take a look at the overview route. Okay, so what the car would like us to do is stop in basically the same as it suggests on the way here, but in reverse. 10 minutes at Electrify America, and then 28 minutes at Lafayette. I would prefer stretching it all the way to Lafayette because it's only let's see, how do I delete that charge? Edit stops. No. How do I just take this charge off? Oh, maybe I can't do that. Alright, so let's instead, I'm going to instead navigate straight to Electrify America, Lafayette, which is saying 4% expected arrival. Oh, it's actually letting me do that. Just make sure that's the right one. Yep, past Indianapolis, Lafayette. So 4%, if we can get another percent or two, I'm good with that. The road's a little wet, so we might have to keep an eye on it. We might end up having to stop in Indianapolis. I'd prefer not to. 180 miles. I feel like when I looked it up last night, it said 150. Let me make sure this is correct. But 180 miles with 100% charge is a good stretch for this car. So we should be able to do that. Oh yeah, okay, 181 miles. I must have looked at the Indianapolis one. Anyway, this is what we're going to try to do. If we have to, we will stop in Indianapolis. But then from, excuse me, from Electrify America, Lafayette to our house is only 136 miles. So that should be no problem. So we won't have to do a deep charge. The only question is, with the rain and the wet roads and the wind, can we make it? We'll see. That would be pushing it real close and a very loaded down car. So maybe we won't be able to, but we'll see what happens. We'll adjust as we need to. But yeah, we'll catch up with you on the road. Still have a lot of packing to do. We're gonna have a very full car on the way back. But yeah, it's a good trip and looking forward to a good day of travel. It is about 70 degrees while in the garage. I think it's a little cooler outside, but it is warming up. But it's been raining for 2 or 3 days now from Hurricane Helene. And hopefully we won't be dealing with rain the whole way back, because then we definitely won't make it 180 miles. All right, catch you on the road. All right, well, we made it here pretty efficient, actually. But there are, for the first time, the station is full, so we are waiting. Kind of annoying. There's a Bolt, which I think just got here right before us, which sucks. There's an Ioniq 5. There's a Rivian charging, and then there's an ID4. And it looks like there's a Mustang Mach-E waiting. So, yeah. I may end up going to a charge point down the street. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here and hopefully won't be waiting too long. Alright, we're waiting here. So the Ioniq left. The Rivian plugged into their spot. So we're next in line. So we got a Rivian and ID4. They're at like 68 or 70%. I can't tell. I didn't see what the Mustang at. So the guy walking towards it, hopefully he's getting in it and leaving. and then the Bolt, which will probably be here all day. So we're here until somebody moves, and then we'll plug in. But I gotta stay here so nobody takes our spot. So hopefully it won't be too much longer. Alright, we're charging at max speed. A bit of a clusterfuck here. The Bolt is still charging. It's Rivian, the car won't charge. I've never seen this error. It's saying there's an F-150 waiting now too. The Mach-E just left. The Subaru Solterra is plugging in. But the Rivian was saying let the cable cool. It wasn't connecting. He was trying through credit card and he tried through the app. I activated on the app for him. Sorry, I'm holding this out for them, holding the baby. And it won't, it's saying the inside the car is giving an error to let the battery cool. So I'm really not sure what that's about. I'm trying to help him get started so we can help him do a hard reset. So hopefully that'll fix it. And then this F-150 lighting is going to try to swoop in and grab a charger, so I'm going to help him out here. Station's crazy. There's now an Ioniq 5 waiting, so the ID4 is pulling out. The Rivian guy's going to go over there. I feel a little bad because now I'm on the 350, but we were trying to see if it was a station problem or if it was a car problem. I think it's a car problem. So he did a hard reset, so now he's going to pull over to this other charger, and hopefully he's going to get a charge here. He said he drives a Tesla, and they just rented the Rivian for a trip, and man, like, how do you get people to buy your cars when people can't even fucking charge them? So it's just ridiculous. No idea what's going on, but this does seem like a car issue and not a charger issue. So really hope he can get charging, because this Bolt is still sitting here. Been here for 40 minutes, which, you know, charge your car. It looks like they're local, so they're probably, you know, whatever. I don't know, it sucks. Hopefully the guy can get a charge soon. Alright, just a little update. This is crazy. The station, there's like 4 or 5 people waiting now. I think Electrify America is having a network issue because nobody could activate. And the Rivian guys finally got activated, which I'm really happy about. They're going down to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Hope they have a great time. Hope Gatlinburg's okay right now. Okay, we're good to go. 15% to get home. So we need to get out of here because we're at 87% and there's people waiting. There's a Bolt charging, Rivian charging. Ioniq 5 just left. They couldn't get it. They couldn't get it activated. So something's going on with the Electrify America network. The credit card readers are definitely not working, but even people through the app. So luckily the Subaru owner was able to start a session on the app for this guy and get him out of here, or get him charging. But all right, it's time to go. I'm gonna unplug it. Dogs are barking. Baby needs to get back in the car, and we're gonna get back on the road. Okay, it's way past time to go. Got to 89%, 48 minutes, $28, 68 kilowatt hours. So that's good. We got here with 11%. So that's good. Good run. And hopefully these stations work for the people behind us. This is such a clusterfuck. So gonna get back on the road. All right, we pulled out of that station. That was, I've never seen a disaster like that. I've seen videos of disasters like that, but that was crazy. All of a sudden, just nobody could activate a charge. And then people were starting to activate them by the time we left. So not sure what's going on there. Some sort of interruption in service for the Electrify America. But super glad we got it charging when we did. We were there for 45 minutes or so. So it was a long time, but we got plenty of juice to get home. So yeah, that was crazy. That could have been a lot worse, but God, I hope we get Tesla access soon on the Volvo. We can prevent issues like that. All right, just gonna drive home and I'll do a wrap up at the end. All right, we officially made it back. It was a relatively uneventful drive after that charge stop. I opted not to include any driving footage on this trip, just to, I don't know, make it a little different. So let's just take a quick look at the stats. I didn't reset the manual, so the auto is correct because it was the first drive of the day was when we left. So 310 miles. We had a little detour on the way back to go around some traffic. This was a little longer than typical. 386 watt-hour per mile. So actually pretty good efficiency today. 4 hours, 5 hours, call it, of driving, and then 45 minutes of charging. So that's actually pretty good that's pretty good for a Sunday with a lot of traffic. And that charge station was crazy, the Lafayette station. Man, I don't think any of the Pilot Flying J's are going to be ready before Thanksgiving, and I don't think we'll have Tesla access by then. So we're going to have to carefully plan when we leave, because I have heard or I've read rather on PlugShare that station is a nightmare on holidays. So I'm gonna have to do some planning around that, because we are gonna go back there for Thanksgiving. So yeah, it was a good trip overall, really good efficiency. I think we must have had a tailwind today, because almost 200 watt-hour per mile less than the trip down to Cincinnati. And it was even a little rainy today. Now I started off fairly conservative because I wanted to make it to that station. It was originally predicting 5% arrival. I ended up getting there with 11, so I dialed up the speed as we went. But I just kept on cruise control, and I wasn't doing anything fancy. And then my wife, we had juice to burn, so she was driving a little faster. But there was a lot of traffic. Sorry, I'm tired. Long day. There was a lot of traffic, so we got pretty good efficiency. But even on the open roads through Indiana, we were getting good efficiency. So we must have had a tailwind. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Just a little mini adventure. Yeah, it's just fun driving this car. Next trip is gonna be our annual fall trip up to Michigan, so that should be fun. I will definitely do some driving footage on that one, because the leaves should be beautiful. And maybe I'll do a little video of just exploring around the peninsula, but we'll see if I actually do that. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for joining us on another Ellen Electric adventure. If you have any questions about the Volvo, if you have any recommendations on Midwest trips to do, or I don't know, if you have any ideas, questions, shoot me a message, comment on the video. I like having new ideas. I can't wait to get Tesla Supercharger access, because with the Volvo, the port's in the perfect spot. It's already on the driver left, or driver rear. So you just pull right up to the Supercharger and we'll get max speed. It'll be great. But I don't think that's going to happen before Thanksgiving, but I really, really, really hope it does, so I don't have to worry about that Lafayette station on the holidays. Anyway, I'm going to go. I got to finish unpacking the car. Dogs are running around the backyard. They're happy to be out of the car. I have nothing else to say other than beep beep. Have a good time.